Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach. Hope you're up doing well. Got the mind in the right place. If not, let's put it in the right place on this awesome Monday morning so you can have a great start to the day and week. So I want to go over something that I've been listening to lately, actually a lot, that really helped me with some the last 2 weekends of competition. Okay, so if you've been following me, I haven't competed in a very, very long time. Actually, the last time I competed was I'm pretty sure it was August of 2019. So it's going on almost 2 years of no competition. Okay, and that's not like me to do that, but life happens, life changes. It's not that I wasn't training. It's not that I wasn't staying in shape. It's not that I wasn't running or working out. I was doing all those things. I just wasn't on the competition scene. Bought a new home. That's a whole process. Anyone that's done that recently or lately or whatever knows what kind of beast that can be. Definitely takes up a lot of time, commitment. And then I bought another one. So I just been really, really busy with a lot of things to where my focus just wouldn't be where it should be for me to feel comfortable to go out and compete. And so plus COVID and everything else like that or whatever. So, but either way, so I decided to get back out there. I was like, I need to get back out there. The longer I wait, I'll probably just never get back out there or whatever and push it back even further. So last minute decided to hop into the I was already pre-registered, I already registered, but wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not. For the New Orleans Open last week, if you follow me, obviously you've seen I took first place. I fought up a division, fought up a weight class. Didn't want to have to worry about the weight. I was, even though kind of cutting the weight, but I just didn't want to have to be thinking about all that stuff. I just wanted to just get back out there and just get back in the flow of things and just see how things went leading up to the Pan No-Gi, which was yesterday for me, to at least get, some matches in, get the feeling back of being out on the mats in that arena and the crowd and the noise and just the feel, the smell, everything before the bigger one, which was the Pan No-Gi tournament. So worked out well for me last week. And it worked out well for me yesterday. Doesn't happen like that all the time. But with the processes and the steps and the things that I put in order for myself to win, it definitely helps my percentages. Okay, and so that's what I wanted to talk about today was the attainment versus the accomplishment. Okay, so the difference between the two, which I'm more focused on the attainment than the accomplishment, which before it was never the attainment. It was just the accomplishment. I just want to win. I want that gold medal. I want to win this title. I want to win whatever. It was never really on the attainment. It was more on the accomplishment, meaning the outcome. And the attainment is the process. The attainment is the process. Okay, so the outcome, again, is the end result. Okay, and the attainment is the process on who you are becoming through that time from when you decide to put your goal in writing, put your goal out there, and then start on that goal to the time that you accomplish that goal, okay? And so you have this window of when you start to when you finish, and in between that, it's who you become as a result of that because of the work you're putting in and the commitment and the dedication and the time and this, not really the sacrifice, but the investment into yourself, physically and mentally, health-wise, everything, to accomplish the desired goal. It's focusing on the actual process and who you are becoming as a person. Now, we've been preparing for this Pan No-Gi tournament for like 2 months, okay? Practice has been hard. They weren't that hard in the beginning, and as we got closer and closer, I really pushed the pace with some of the conditioning drills and what we were doing at the end of practice and trying to like mentally test people, and physically as well, but more mentally than anything. You're exhausted, you're tired, you think class is over, it's not over, we're gonna do more stuff, and then you always hear the, you know, like, and you even hear what comments like, what did we do wrong, coach? You didn't do anything wrong. You're doing everything right. And this is part of doing everything right. And when you feel weak and tired and exhausted and you're hungry and you haven't really eaten any of your favorite foods and you're cutting calories and you're just doing all these things, and on top of maybe you're dealing with injuries, you're hurt, you haven't slept well, your body's just beat up, and we're getting closer and closer to the end of trying to get that desired outcome. In this process, we're becoming a certain kind of individual. And at least for me, with my academy, the goal is to build people up, break them down, okay, just like you would in the military or anywhere else, a football team, basketball team. You break them down and then you build them back up through the conditioning and the mental thing, the toughness and the grind that we go through. You start to build this confidence like, yeah, I'm a different person from when we started 2 months ago, okay, versus where we're at now. So all my students, and I'm pretty sure everyone across the board, not everyone, because not everyone trains the correct way, actually puts in the work. They just sign up for tournaments to just do tournaments, to just make posts. But the majority of the people out there actually put in the work, are all, regardless of they won or lost, are all better in the far as who they are as a person, mentally, physically, and their jiu-jitsu than they were whenever they first decided to sign up for that tournament and start on that desired goal to become a no-gi pan champion. So again, regardless of you won or lost, there's absolutely no doubt you have to be better because of the goal that you set forth. Now, I got some people that just really don't like no-gi, okay, for whatever reason. I don't have grips. I don't know, whatever lame excuses they just have for not liking no-gi. Same thing with the people that don't like gi, the no-gi people. And, you know, it's just all lame. It's jiu-jitsu. It's jiu-jitsu. A Kimura is a Kimura, an armbar is an armbar, a triangle is a triangle, guillotine is a guillotine. All your basics you can do in gi and no gi, it does not matter. It's just, you know, one is just being a baby over the other one. So these individuals are so much better because they signed up versus the ones that didn't sign up. Because the ones that didn't sign up, not that there's there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the ones that did sign up, the ones that did actually cut the weight, put themselves through this process, not only are they better far as mental and physical wise, but their jiu-jitsu game is better than the ones that didn't set the goal, that didn't join, that they're more of a spectator than a competitor. They're on the outside looking in. Those individuals that signed up whether they won or lost are so much further ahead than the ones that didn't. Because why? Because the other ones they're in their comfort zone. They stayed in the comfort zone. They stayed where they were at, where the other ones got out of the comfort zone, put themselves in a position where they don't really like to be, if it was students that don't really like the no-gi. And what they attained, okay, over this time, this process, is becoming a better individual, a better mentally tougher person, a better physically built individual, and their jiu-jitsu is just better, okay? So if you were one of those individuals that lost this past weekend and didn't get the desired goal, focus on what went right. Focus on, you had to have done something right. Something had to have gone somewhat the way you want it to be, and then maybe somewhere in that process you made a mental error, made a mistake, and then you came up short. Or maybe your opponent just whatever, just another level above. Either way, there's got to be something that you did right. And whatever you did right, we need to focus on that. We do need to fix our mistakes. But if we just focus on just the mistakes, then we're beating ourselves up too much. We need to focus on the things that we did right, focus on the things that went well, and build those up as well. To me, those are more important because those are the things that are going to build self-confidence, self-esteem, your self-image, who you are as a grappler, as a person, versus a lot of people would just totally destroy themselves after a tournament. I'm no good. It's not meant for me. I guess I'm not built for this competition thing. I suck. My jiu-jitsu sucks. And I get a lot of that. And so this video, Attainment versus Accomplishment, is really for those individuals, okay? Now, I'm very happy that I won. I'm very relieved that it's actually over because there's a lot of, again, not sacrifice, but investment into myself, the weight cutting. You know, I'm in way better condition than I was 2 months ago. My conditioning went through the roof. I was already conditioned. I always do cardio, 365 days. Like it's just throughout the year, I never stop with my cardio. I always lift weights. I always train. There's never a time where I take off. I always eat healthy during the week. I overly eat healthy, but I still eat healthy. None of that stopped. But because I had to really hone in and focus for these last two tournaments, my jiu-jitsu got better. I'm more physically conditioned. Like I'm more mentally tougher. Like everything because of the stuff I just went through. Especially these last couple of weeks preparing. And I know everyone else on my team is like that as well. But again, who we become as a person, as a competitor, everything had to have grown. Everything went up. And you need to focus on the things that went up versus the things that went down. Okay? So again, when you're focused on just the accomplishment, I got to win this tournament. I want to win this tournament. I got to take gold. I got to beat so-and-so. Then you're focused on the wrong thing. You need to be focused, which I was throughout this process, on I'm trying to get better every day. I'm trying to get my takedowns better. Trying to get my passing better. Trying to get my sweeps better. Man, some of the things, I didn't really get a chance to show them last weekend or this past weekend. So it's a little disappointing. There's some moves that I really, really wanted to do that I just never got myself into a position to do them. And I was doing them like every day in practice. Like I was so focused on these techniques. And I was focused on them this weekend too and last weekend. And I kept telling myself, I just need to get to these positions so I can hit this move. I really want to hit these moves. But the opportunity really didn't present itself, or I didn't really put myself in a position to present itself. So I didn't do them. So I couldn't lose sight of what was the actual goal. The goal was to win, right? So either way, everything got better, okay? I'm a better individual, a better person, everything than I was 2 months ago, just because I did sign up for the tournament. I did put in the work. I did invest in myself to make myself better over these last, especially these last couple of weeks where the training got even tougher. Who I am now versus what I was before, and along with you, if you competed, if you got the desired goal outcome and you took first place, congrats to you. But if you did not, okay, if you just made the podium or if you didn't make the podium, you have to be better than you were when you first decided to sign up, okay? You had to have lost some weight. Your jiu-jitsu has to have gotten better somehow, some way. Some sort of your game has improved and enhanced in some kind of way. And those are the things that you need to focus on those. And then when you take those and you build on those, and then you keep moving forward regardless of you lost or not, okay? So the attainment versus the accomplishment. If you focus more on what you're attaining through the process versus on what your accomplishment, outcome, goal, mindset is, then you're always going to be better because of that. Always, 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 because you're focusing on the actual process, and as who you are becoming day in and day out through the things that are tough for you. Like I know, again, practices, people walked out of there, people I know had to take breaks and throw up. They had to, it was just tough. It was some grueling training the last couple weeks, and I know all my students are better because of it. Regardless if they feel like they are or not, they are better because of it. And again, regardless on what team you're on and what you you have to be better because of it. So focus on the attainment versus the accomplishment. And I think you'll start to see things really turn around for you because you're focused on the right thing, which is your growth day in and day out versus the actual outcome. The outcome is important for sure, but you can't get to the outcome if you are not becoming the right person in the process on the way to get to that outcome. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. If you're a competitor, even if you don't compete, put it in anything that you do in life. Okay, whatever you're trying to go and get right now, if that's all you're focused on is the end result versus, you know, who you're becoming through the late nights of studying or, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to do, you're becoming better because of it. And focus on that and take each day and grow on those and put those in building blocks to become a better individual. So again, attainment versus accomplishment, you know, would definitely put you ahead of the game versus the other people that are just focused on the outcome, because those individuals, I guarantee you right now, that didn't get the desired outcome are just beating themselves up, because I'm a jiu-jitsu coach and I deal with people all the time, and it's just what I get all the time. And my job now is to take those students that didn't get the desired outcome and build them up and take what they did do right and move them forward to the next one and, you know, improve their game and improve their mindset and everything else about them, and not allow them to destroy themselves from the inside out, because that's just what we all do at some point or another. We just beat ourselves up till we just feel the self-worth isn't there, the self-esteem isn't there, our self-image is beaten up pretty bad. And if you're going to accomplish and do anything in life that you want to do, you got to have a self-image, man. You got to have a positive self-image. I get that all the time. People talk about me. They say things about me about, I think I'm all that. No, I don't think I'm all that. But I am definitely not going to talk bad about myself. I will never put myself down. You will never hear me say bad things about myself, because I'm just not going to do that. You know, I know I'm a winner. I know I do good. I know I can do just about anything that I want to do. It's just a mindset thing. And the last thing I'm going to do is tear myself up about it. I've lost before. Okay. I actually, before I let you guys go, I had a student that lost last weekend. I think she's like 8 years old, maybe 7 or 8. But anyways, she took a bronze medal. Okay. And her parents reached out to me. Her mom reached out to me and said she wanted to quit. And she really likes jiu-jitsu. She does really, really good. She's a fighter. She's got this scrap in her. She's got what you need to go out there and win, but she didn't win. So I got the message, and when the student came in the next day, I asked to speak to her. And I walked her over into my hallway where all my medals are at. And I showed her every single bronze and silver medal on my wall, okay? And I told her, you need to hang up your bronze medal to be a reminder to you that what you need to do to go and get the next one. Each medal has a story to tell. Each medal, bronze medal, silver medal, is something that you can look back on to be like, you know what? This is what pushed me to get to that next level, okay? So when I first started off competing as a black belt, I got, you know, quite a few bronze medals. I never throw them away. I always hang them up, because it's for opportunities like that to show a young 7 or 8 year old student that didn't get the desired outcome that you have to keep going. Because obviously, as we went down the hallway, it was a ton of gold medals. But in order for me to get those gold medals, I had to get the bronze medals. I had to get the silver medal. I had to come up short first before I went and got all those gold medals. So it's super important. It's super important. All right. So anyways, I had to get that out. I was MIA last week. The only thing I did one episode on Monday because I was just really focused on, you know, I was checking my weight more than normal and cutting weight and all this other stuff. But anyways, gotta get up to the academy. Catch you guys on the next one. You guys have a great day. Again, attainment versus accomplishment. Who you are becoming versus what you actually want. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you.